Hello everyone. Um, I don't know where to start. Well, I had gastric bypass surgery on the 17th of March 2009, and I'm coming up to my 5-year surgery in 2 months. Um, with my gastric bypass, the first 3 years it was amazing. Within the first 10 months, I had lost all my excess body weight. I went from 162 kgs down to 73. Um, that was the lowest weight that I got to. I felt amazing. I had so much energy. The downside was for the first 18 months I was pretty much vomiting pretty much after every meal I had. And it would normally be whether I had chewed something too fast. Swallowed it and I hadn't chewed it enough, so it was too big, and I'd get this awful pain in here, and it was like a gag reflex just to finish it up. It was definitely a interesting time in my life. In that first 12 months, a lot of my life changed dramatically. I look back now and it was definitely all for the best. I think the biggest thing for me was the fact that the operation, it was a mechanical thing. There was a physical change to my body. However, with my mental and emotional side, the behaviours of why I overate, why food was my coping mechanism, I guess. If I was stressed, I would eat. If I was bored, I would eat. If I was happy, I would eat. And then this was taken. I could no longer eat extra amounts of food when I was happy or stressed. So I began to exercise, and I felt myself, if I had had a stressful day, I'd come home and I would just go for a walk for an hour. In that time I'd have a good think and sort things out. And then it got to about 2 years out, and I noticed I could start eating more, and I wasn't vomiting at all. By 3 years post-op, I was eating nearly the same portion size as I was pre-op. And the bad habits came back. The appetite was back. I still don't feel the hunger like I did before I had my operation. I don't feel hunger like the hunger pains. I just eat solely out of habit. And I eat because other people around me are eating. I'm eating because I'm bored. And I'm eating the wrong things. I had a big lifestyle change this year. Last year I maintained my weight. I was able to eat whatever I wanted because I was going to the gym and working out for pretty much 2 hours a day, which I know is not healthy, but at the same time it worked for me when I maintained my weight loss. However, 2013 I started working full time, studying full time. Didn't have time to go to the gym anymore. I was eating on the run. So within pretty much the last 6 months of the year, I've gained 35 kilos back. Obviously, it's still nowhere near what I was pre-op, but I'm scared. Scared it's going to go back to where it was. So I've recently gone and seen my doctor, and I have been prescribed Duramide. I tried them for about 3 weeks. The lower dose, to be honest, they didn't do anything. So now I've got the 30 meg pills. I had been taking them last week. However, through the holiday season, I hadn't been getting up very early. Be waking up about 9, 10 o'clock and then having them then. And I noticed each night it was getting later and later while I was still up. So back at work now, so the alarm will be going off at 7 in the morning and I will have my Duramine then. So I guess the reason that I've decided to do my channel is I want to share my journey about gastric bypass. I want support now to lose that final 35 kilos, and I feel that if I put myself out there and do it on here, it's going to be more of a drive for me to achieve, because it's going to be embarrassing if I don't. I've also had a very unique opportunity. I am a trained counsellor, and I actually last year worked alongside the surgeon who performed my gastric bypass, and my role on that placement was to work with other patients of his that were either having gastric bypass or had gastric bypass, to help them through their journey. I've done many studies, and I believe that there's a strong link between addiction transfer after gastric bypass, and this is what my placement was based on. Over here in New Zealand, gastric bypass, it's common, but it's not well known of. We have limited surgeons here that do it. The surgeon that done mine was amazing, and then to go on and give me the opportunity to work alongside him to help and support fellow bypass people like myself was amazing, because I personally feel that in the beginning, and especially in that first 6 weeks through the transition period, if I had a little more support, counselling or psychotherapy, that maybe I would have learnt more my behaviours around my eating and been able to put something in place, so that when I could eat again, it wasn't like the issues why I had been eating were dealt with, rather than just, oh, I can eat, so now I'll go back to my old habits. So this too is something I'm working on for myself. So this is just the starter. I have actually got a video that I need to load off my other computer that is my complete story of what led to my weight gain, my highest point, and then down the other side to my lowest point. But this journey now I'm going to start is where I'm at today. So today, this morning when I weighed myself, I was 109 kilograms. It's sad to say that, because I remember the feeling when I got below 100. I was like, I'm no longer in triple figures. So I think that's going to be my motivation, that feeling of how good I felt when I knew I was under the triple figures. So hopefully within a month's time, if I work really hard, I will be under the triple figures. Okay, I've talked for long enough. I will post this up, and I guess I need to come up with a plan of how I'm going to work this. Please comment, please give me some feedback. If you want to know any questions, feel free to ask. I'm willing to answer, whether that is from a counselling point of view or from my own personal experience, or even the placement that I've done with the surgeon. Okay. Bye. Thank you.